Welcome back. Guys, it's Wednesday morning. I'm excited to be here with you today. We have a lot going on in this workout. Hopefully everybody is feeling good from the workouts that we've done over the weekend and to start the week, and another good one today. We're gonna stay with our tempos. This time we're gonna do a lot of pulling from the ground with deadlifts, and we also have deadlifts in the workout today. Let's start with the warm-up. We are going to do 3 rounds of 40 high knees. Get that heart rate up a little bit. It's been a good one for us, a staple running in place, and we have more running in the workout today. After we get done with that, we're gonna do 5 inchworms. We're gonna add a push-up. Okay, just kind of open up that chest from yesterday. We did a lot of upper body stuff, and let's just see how that feels. Just a few repetitions are good. With that, if you need to go from knees, that's always good. We're gonna do squat progressions. Squat progressions, feet are gonna be about shoulder width apart. You guys are gonna bend down, grab your toes. You're gonna pull down as far as you can. You're gonna go right up, or right arm in the air, left arm up in the air, and then both arms up in the air and stand up. And hopefully we'll ease into mobility as we go through with that one. And then we're gonna do a bodyweight Kang squat. So what this looks like is, I'll try to stand 2/3 so you can see me at home. A little unlock of the knee. We're gonna push the hip back. We're then gonna go down into the squat, come back up into that good morning, chest stays out, and then we're gonna stand tall at the top. So again, I'm gonna unlock my knees, I'm gonna push my hips back like a good morning, which we have in the accessory work. I'm gonna drop down into the squat. I'm gonna come back up and stand, okay? So that's our game plan today with that warm up. We have 3 rounds of that. So let's get into that first. We'll do a couple mobility exercises and then right into our deadlift tempos to get it going. I'm gonna clock so you guys can keep track at home. We're gonna run it up. 40 high knees in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 4, 6, 28, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 40. Okay, let's do our inchworms. We're gonna walk out. Remember, we're adding a push-up, back up, and walk it on back up. That's 1. We're doing 5. I'll demo this from my knees this time. I come to my knees. Remember, elbows are back more towards the hip than the shoulder. Then I step back up and walk back up. I'm really trying to loosen up the low back, glutes, and hammies. Let's do 5 of these. Remember, they don't have to rush if you're just waking up with me early at 5 a.m. I'm so glad you're here with me. But body still may be a little bit stiff, so take your time, don't rush this. I've added an extra round today to the warm-up. And I'm gonna do 1 more. There's my 5. I'm gonna jump into my squat progressions. Remember, shoulder width apart, grab my toes, bend down into the squat, right arm up, left arm up, both arms, and stand. Let's go for another one. Bend over, touch your toes, pull down into that squat, right arm up, left arm, both arms, and stand. Again, touch toes, pull down into the squat, right arm up, left arm, both arms, and stand. Let's do another one. I think I might have said 10. We're only doing 5 of these. Sorry, I think I might have said 10 earlier. These are 5 repetitions, 1, 2, but we are doing 3 rounds, both arms, and stand, okay? And now our next one is that Kang squat. We're gonna do 10 of these. I'll stand 2/3 here so you guys can see me. Hips back, squat down, hips up, and stand. Okay, slight bend in the knee, hips back, so you feel tension in the hamstring. We're gonna go into that squat, hip drive back up, and stand. Nice and controlled on these. Good, that's 3. Good, chest trying to stay out on these. back, squat, stand up. Let's do a few more. Good, let's do a couple more. Push that hip back, come down into the squat. Good, and one more. Push that hip back into the squat and stand up. Good, we're gonna start right back over with our high knees. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 20, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 40. Good, next one, inchworm. One, let's go again. Remember, if you have to go to the knees, that's fine. Or if you're sore and you want to kind of ease into that today. I feel those push-ups from yesterday and all that tempo stuff we did. That was a really good workout. 2 more. Do 1 more. Remember, we have burpees today, so hopefully chest isn't too sore, but I think once we start moving, you guys will be good. Okay? Squat progressions. Bend over, touch toes, pull down, right arm up, left arm up, both arms up, and stand. 4 more. Touch toes, pull down into the squat, right arm up, left arm up, both arms. Good. Touch toes, pull to the squat, right arm up, left arm up, both arms. Let's go again. Touch toes, pull into the squat, right arm up, left arm up, both arms, and stand. Let's do 1 more. Touch toes, pull down, right arm up, left arm up, both arms, and stand. Okay, let's get back into that Kang squat here. We unlock those knees, we push those hips back, we come into the squat, drive the hips up, stand nice and tall. Bend the knees, push the hips back, drop into the squat, and up. Good. Now, I know our legs are sore. We've done a lot of squats. Just support your box workout. We did that one with all the squats. Matt and Sam's challenge workouts had some really good leg workouts in it. A lot of squatting there with the lunges. And then that monster that I programmed for Monday with all the 15 air squats on the minute, that one was also really tough. So we can try to take it easy with the legs last couple of days as far as squatting goes. Okay, let's do 3 more of these. Good, 2 more. Really trying to get warmed up. Let's do 1 more. Good, let's go back to the front, back to the beginning. Right on pace for our 10-minute warm up. 1, 2, 5, 7, 9, 11, 15, 17, 19, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 7, 9, and 40, maybe. Okay, that's good. Let's go into inchworms. Here we go. We're walking out. There's 1, 2. I'm getting a nice little sweat. Hopefully you guys are too. Remember, go at your pace. If I'm ahead, slow down. If you're ahead, keep moving. A couple more. And 1 more. Okay, let's do these squat progressions. We're gonna do 5. Touch toes, right arm up, left arm up, both arms, and stand. We'll do it again. Bend over, touch toes, pull down on that squat, right arm up, left arm up, both arms. We're doing 3 more. Touch toes, pull down into the squat, right arm up, left arm up, both arms. 2 more. Touch toes, pull into the squat, right arm up, left arm up, both arms. Good, last one. Look at this. We're right on time. We cool down with a little bit of mobility. Both arms here and stand. Let's do our Kang squats really quick. I'm not gonna rush these too much. Really wanna make sure I feel that hamstring there during a good morning and I don't overstretch this glute hamstring tie-in as well. I wanna be in control of this movement the whole time. A little unlock in my knees. Good. This is gonna be 5. Let's do 3 more. Let's do 2 more. Let's do 1 more. Woo, good. And we're under 10 minutes. Let's do a couple little stretches here. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go down to our left knee. We're gonna extend our right leg out in front. Hip should be right above the knee. This is our half split. If you need to grab your toe, you can. If you need to have a little bit of bend in the front knee, that's all right. I'm hoping with all that stuff we just did, you can straighten out that leg without putting too much pressure behind the knee. Nice little stretch here. We're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. So we'll let that roll right over at the 10-minute mark and then we'll switch legs. And then we're gonna do a hip function stretch as well. All right, let's ease out of that slowly. I don't like to overstretch before I'm gonna do deadlifts, especially at a tempo. I like to keep a little bit of tension in the hamstring. So this is just to work the kinks out. That's why we're only holding for 30 seconds. Just to make sure that, I don't feel anything too tight on one side versus the other. I don't feel over limber, but I feel definitely warmed up and I have my muscles elongated a little bit before I start my deadlift. And then we're gonna just work on the hips here. So what I need you guys to do is, I want you guys to go ahead and sit down. You're gonna cross your right leg in front. I need you to take the outside of your left ankle and set it right on top of the knee. So not in front of the knee, not over the top, but right on top. And our goal is to get this knee, this left knee, down to the right ankle without applying too much force. I really wanna keep my right knee down, and then I should be able to feel a stretch right through the outside of the thigh into the hip and the glute. So we'll hold this. We're gonna again hold about 30 seconds. You guys can see the timer. I'm having to twist a little bit. Let's get another 10 seconds in, and then we will switch to the other side. We'll talk about the workout and get into it today. Okay, slowly come out of that. I need you to cross your left foot in front. We're gonna take that right ankle, put it on the knee. I like to put my hand underneath my knee just to give it a little bit more support. If you're somebody that has bad knees or the elasticity or mobility around the knee can get compromised sometimes, then I think this is a good idea to just kind of apply some pressure just so it doesn't all of a sudden start to bother the knee. And if it does bother, you guys need to get out of this position and we can do a different stretch. But I have a little bit more mobility, as you can see on my right hip. We've talked about that in the past with some of the things that we've done. I've talked about my left ankle and left hip mobility isn't as good as my right, so I try to spend a little bit more time on that in the evening. Okay, let's slowly come out of that position. And let's talk about the strength portion. We're gonna go right into that next. So we have a couple dumbbells here. Now, remember, if you only have one dumbbell, you can easily do this with one dumbbell. If you have a barbell, you can easily do it with weight on the barbell. But also, I'll direct you onto the workout of the day for the class and people that are logged into our Wodify accounts. There is a strength portion we're continuing through, and as a matter of fact, next week is our max out effort, the end of the cycle that we kind of got interrupted with the virus. So, and getting pushed out of the gym. But we are going to continue with the tempos to try to simulate it as much as possible for you guys. So if you have barbell and you want to go with those heavy sets, go for it. If you want to go on tempo, let's get the weight a little bit lighter. If you have 2 dumbbells, a backpack, a sandbag, follow along on the tempo with me. If you guys are if you have 1 dumbbell, let's do 8 repetitions on the right, 8 on the left. You might fall behind a little bit. If you want to cut those reps down, you can to 6, maybe 5 or 6. That's okay as well. I'm gonna use 2 so we can jump right into this. I'll demo this and then we'll start. So what I'm gonna do is go down, pick up my dumbbells and start from the top, okay? Once I get the dumbbells to the top, all right, feet right underneath the hips, I'm gonna take a breath in and I'm going to slowly lower in 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, up and stand nice and tall. So from the side, if you can see me here, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and up, okay? So I'll set those down. And it'd be the same thing if you have 1 dumbbell, just grabbing 1 dumbbell. I try to get the front head to the ground, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and stand. Now, that's the suitcase deadlift, right? We do that all the time in our warm-ups before we do deadlifting, and I didn't do it in the warm-up today because I knew that it was a potential that you guys were gonna need to do this in the strength portion. You have a kettlebell, you can do suitcase. You can also do a sumo deadlift in the middle. A lot of variations on this. You can do that with the dumbbell as well. If you have 1 dumbbell, you can come here, okay, up to the top. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and up, okay? Let's keep the chest as tall as possible on this. Let's make sure that we're pressing through the ground to initiate that energy off the ground and up. Set the chest, set the back, everything that we normally do, and let's get some safe reps in. I'm starting. We're doing 8 reps. It's 5 sets of 8. I'm gonna let the clock go ahead and run so we can keep an idea of time. You guys ready to roll? I'm gonna grab my dumbbells. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, up, and relax. So that's where tempo comes into play today. It's a 4-second negative, 1 second quick pause at the bottom. We explode to the top, 1 second pause at the top to reorganize, and we go again. We're probably gonna rest about a minute between rounds today. Notice how yesterday the bench press, we had a 3-second tempo. A little bit shorter range of motion with that. I wanted to keep moving through the reps. Longer range of motion starting up by the hip and down. So I added a second to make it comparable. If you guys need water, grab water. That's what I'm doing. Staying hydrated, it's hot. Okay, who's ready? We're going in 20 seconds. So if you were somebody that was doing one arm and then the other, the suitcase, and you feel like you fell behind, maybe try one of those other options, or as I mentioned, cut the reps down to 5 or so, and just keep moving. If you get a little bit behind, that's fine. Try to get through, play catch up with us. Here we go for round 2. I'm gonna pick up to the top and go. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, up. 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 2 more. 1001, 1002, 1,003, 1,004. Up. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004. Up. And rest. Okay, we have 2 down. Boom. 2 sets down. Start in a minute. Lots to cover today. Good workout coming up as well. Just thinking ahead to tomorrow, no strength portion at the beginning. We'll be doing some conditioning pieces. Trying to stay away from weight tomorrow on a Thursday like we typically do. We'll go and throwing some intervals at you. But some bodyweight movements obviously today, but still a little bit of weight in these exercises. Just before 19 on my clock, we're gonna start. My goal is to keep this under 30. Conditioning session, as you've seen, is a little bit lengthy, around 30 minutes, a little bit longer. So about an hour of time in today. You know how I do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and start back at the top again. Round 3 of 5. Here we go. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004. Up. Really try to keep that chest out. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004. Up. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004. Up. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. And rest. If you're starting to lose your grip, totally normal. Try to find a position on the dumbbells where you can lock your hands in. My hands are starting to rub in towards the back of the dumbbells. And I'm sweaty, and I don't have any chalk right now, so it's making it a little bit tougher for me. So if you have some chalk at home, you might want to use it. If you have some grips, you may want to use those as well. Because the last thing we want to do is, we don't want the dumbbells to slip out of position or out of our grip, and we start to compromise by rounding our back or letting our shoulders rotate around, or activating different muscles that we maybe shouldn't be activating as the major muscle group is. So make sure you guys have a really good grip, wipe your hands off, and get ready to roll. We're gonna start at 45 on the clock, so we're looking at 15 seconds. This is gonna be our 4th of 5 sets. Okay, let's go ahead and approach these. Remember, 2 more to go. Deadlift them up. Here we go. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004. Up. 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 2 more. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004. Up. Last one. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004. Up. 4 down. 1 to go. We can do it. For the second exercise, you guys are gonna need the band. I'm gonna go ahead and grab mine while I get my last sip of water. We'll start at 22:30 on the clock. We're gonna go into the banded good morning after we finish up this set. If you don't have a band, you can put a backpack or a vest on. If you have a barbell, you can use a barbell. If you can't find anything to add resistance, you could probably hold a dumbbell, but I would try to put it up on your back instead of in front of your chest. I don't want you to weight to pull forward. We'll talk about that in a second. Let's do our last set, and hopefully you can get the good mornings in with me. 3 sets of 20 on that. All right, here we go. We're coming from the top. Let's fight these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 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 Come on, 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. And done. Woo! 5 sets of 8, just like that. Good job. Okay, while you get water, and your next thing, which, to be honest, if you don't have a band, I think the easiest thing is to grab a backpack. I think it'll be sufficient. I think you can add some light weight. Remember, I have a band. There's not a ton of weight with this. So it's really just the position of trying to hinge. A little bit of bend in the knee, take pressure off the hamstring tendons behind the knee. Also take a little bit of stress off that glute tie-in and that lower lumbar. It just does, okay? And then we're gonna activate the glutes at the top. So here's a game plan. Where are we at? Good. We're gonna put this band behind our neck, little bend, I'm gonna squeeze my butt, okay? Same thing we were doing in the warm-up with the Kang squat. That's why we were doing them. You don't need a ton of resistance. There's no tempo with this. Just nice and controlled. Chest stays out. Feel a little bit of a stretch in my hamstring. I feel my low back and glute activate as I stand to the top. Build some endurance here with all these tempos and these high reps. Halfway through. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, big squeeze to the glutes at the top. Don't just stand up and flex your quads. I want quads and glutes engaged. Let's do 2 more. Feel it, feel it. Control. Don't just rush it. There's 20. Okay, I'm resting, I'm getting water. We're gonna be good. We have 2 more sets of 20. We're gonna be under our 30 minutes for warm up and strength accessory piece today. I'll rest maybe about a minute, and then I'll go again on the next set. What? Uh-oh, they getting it. Let's go ahead and pick this band up, or keep your backpack on, and let's roll. If you had a vest on, let's roll. 1, 2, bigger squeeze at the top. 3, quads and glutes. 4, 5, chest out the whole time. 10. If you're starting to burn, if your hamstring's starting to get a little tight, let's rest for a second. Let's go back into it. Come on. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16, 17, 3 more, 18, 19, 20, rest. Where are we at on time? I love it. 27:45. Come on. Well, who's ready for these intervals today? With the amrap smushed in the middle. Woo! Don't get crazy. Not a built-in rest though. You know how I say it. Hey, who's ready for the last one? We gotta go so we can get them in. I can talk about the workout and we can get rolling. Let's go ahead and get our band going, or a backpack, or a weight vest. A barbell, if you've gotten creative with some kind of dumbbell. 1, 2, I still wanna feel these. I don't wanna rush them too fast just to get them over with. I wanna feel my quads and my glutes. I wanna feel my hamstrings every repetition. I wanna know I'm getting work in today. I wanna see change, adaptation. Every time I do this, I feel it. I feel my hamstrings right now. I feel my low back, I feel my glutes right there. Man, this is good. Burn them out with me. Stay controlled. I'm trying to stay controlled. I'm halfway through. 11. 12. 13. I hope that chest is out. I hope you're not rounding that back. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Good. What's our time? Woo! We got it by 15 seconds. All right. Let's talk about the workout. Grab some water. Regroup for a second. We have 4 rounds. 90 seconds on, 90 seconds off. 200-meter run, just because it's so beautiful outside. Why not? If you want to row 200, or you want to bike for 12 to 15 calories for men, and maybe 8 to 10 calories for women, somewhere in that range is good. If you want to go 400 meters on the bike, you can. And then we're going to do max reps, lateral burpees over my dumbbell, okay? So my dumbbell's here, I go down, I jump up, and I jump directly over. If you guys need to step down, step up, and step over, I'm cool with that too. Or you need to do a half burpee. I'm good with that as well. You do as many repetitions as you can in the remainder of the 90 seconds and keep track of those reps. We're gonna try to maintain that the whole time. You rest 90 seconds, we repeat 4 rounds. We'll have a 2-minute rest period, and then we go into double unders or single unders, 30, and 10 dumbbell deadlifts. Same thing, whatever you had at home, 1, 2, 3, okay? Nice and tall at the top. We go for 10 on that, no tempo. 30 double unders, 10 dumbbell deadlifts for 6 minutes, as many rounds and reps as you can do. Then we rest 2 minutes and we get back into our 90 seconds on, 90 seconds off, but this time we run and we do max effort dumbbell box step overs with 1 dumbbell. So we only have 1 dumbbell, okay? You can hold it on your shoulder if you like. We go up and over, up and over. Okay? Any way you want to do it. And you do that for the remaining period of time. Calls for 24 inches for men, 20 for women. Some of you guys don't have boxes at home. So maybe it's a bench. Maybe it's step up and step down without going over the top. You can do that, or over the other side. Maybe it is a chair, up and down on that. Maybe it's a filing cabinet that's really sturdy. Just be careful with the weight. Take a couple steps and see how it feels, because you might have to find something that's a little safer because now you've had added resistance to it. But remember, this calls for 1 dumbbell, and you may only have 1 dumbbell, so that's fine. If you just have a barbell at home, hey, load that sucker up with 115 pounds And that's where I'd like the weight to be today. If you only have 95, 75, or 135, hey, keep the reps the same and just keep moving and keep your intensity up. We're gonna start this workout. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm running on the assault runner. I just need to grab my jump rope, and we'll do this time. All right, 4 rounds. Make sure you guys are still live with me. You guys with me right now? Oh, you are. I see you. Let's do it. 10 seconds. Ooh, Southside walking. 3, 2, 1, go. Something I'll mention right now before I forget. The double unders, remember you can do those dumbbell taps. A lot easier than the true form, this thing here. Woo. You don't have to stand all the way up on your deadlift or on your burpees. Trying to keep a good rhythm. Okay, we got 11. What's nice is you can bring our heart rate all the way down. If you feel like you went a little slow, try to pick the run up and pick the burpees up. If you feel like you went a little fast, I don't think you have to dial back a notch. I think you should be a little fatigued after the first round, but be ready to roll. I know my number's 11. I know the goal. I don't want to fall off. I want to make sure I hit 11 every time. So there may be some strategy on dialing back my run just a little bit, speeding up my burpees, or if I know this is going to hurt, maybe I speed up my run, slow my burpees down a little bit. Short duration, high intensity. Had a couple of long ones. Last couple days, and even though we had a lot of conditioning, we have a ton of built-in rest today, guys. Not as much work as it may seem like. Let's get ready to go. I hear Kanye. Preach. Here we go. 5 seconds. Who ready? 2, 1, go. We're in round 2. There's 8. Thirteen. Didn't look at the clock, just went. Listen for the beep. So sorry I wasn't counting you down. Just go till you hear the beep. You know your goal each time. 2 rounds down, 2 to go. I had a better rhythm. Good job, guys. 15 seconds. No, I lied, a minute. Whew, almost got you. Bottoms up. Guys, 20 seconds, let's go. Okay. 11 and 13. Remember, you're trying to beat it or match it. 3, 2, 1, go. Just a little. I can get these burpees. Okay. Yeah, 35. Six. Just keep going. 12.5. Call it 12. We'll have to watch this replay, but pretty sure I was not down on the ground when that buzzer went off. But I'll take 12 because that's my average. 11, 13, 12. One more to go. Remember, after this round, you get 3.5, a ton of rest, so that we can hit that amrap hard. 30 double unders, single unders, or dumbbell taps. You know, plate and do plate taps. You can do plate jumps on and off, line jumps, side to side. And 10 dumbbell deadlifts. Make sure you stand in good positions. I'd rather see you break them up 5 at a time than go and get kind of off on your technique. Hey, one more to go. Woo! All right, guys. 15 seconds. Let's go. Five, 3, 2, 1, go. Give it your all in this. Come on. 3.5 minutes of rest coming up. I'm gonna try to keep my run pace up a little bit higher and burpee pace. I wanna need that 3.5. 6. Thirteen people. I need to rest. Take your rest, good job. We get 90 seconds of rest, followed by an additional 2 minutes. So you bring your heart rate down, get some water, make sure you guys have everything set up for the workout. .30 seconds still left in the 90-second rest period. And then we'll have another 2 minutes. How you guys feeling? I'm huffing and puffing. It's hot, but it was a really good workout. I went 11, 13, 12, 13, I think. You'll have to watch the video back. Run us up so we get a little bit more rest. I'll stop that timer and reset it and we'll get rolling. Whew. Starting with jump rope. My shoestrings are double knotted. Going another minute of rest. Minute 10. All right, guys, we're about ready to get this going. I stopped that for a few extra seconds. I had to run it back up into 10. So at 1:40, I'm gonna stop this. We're gonna reset it. We're gonna get going. 6-minute amrap, 2-minute rest. Ten seconds. You guys ready? Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. your grip starts to go, that's what it's designed to do. Can we get 5 rounds in? One more. 10. 2 down. Hands are getting sweaty. Makes your grip harder. Remember what we talked about? Keeping the hands like back on the dumbbell heads. 3 minutes in. Oh. Yeah. If you're losing your grip, reset. It's okay to put them down. We talked about that before we started. 4 in. Remember, we won at 5. My mom got 7. No pressure. I'm burning. One minute. Good reps here. Keep the position. Don't get sloppy. Remember, if you're losing the grip, set it down. It's not worth it. 30 seconds. Can we get them in? Get some deadlifts. 5 plus 33. 2 minutes rest. Last couple. 2 minutes rest. 90 seconds on. 200-meter run. 4 row. 400 bike. Look for Wi-Fi for the cows. Max reps. Dumbbell box step over. Dumbbells on the shoulder. Single dumbbell. 24 inches for guys, 20 for girls. Use what you have. Step up and step down if you feel that's more comfortable and appropriate. My mom jumped all the way over. Didn't even step. Dumbbell on her shoulder. Very explosive. Was a power lifter. Excelled in gymnastics. She was great at the triple jump. Used to hold the Ohio State record. All that's made up. I think I gotta take my shirt off for this, people. Sorry. Just one layer. Who's ready? I know I am. My triceps. I think we're ready, people. Let's reset this thing. All right, they're on. 90 on, 90 off. Let's go. Final couplet. An hour later. Goal was to try to maintain that same pace you had. You be super careful on the step ups. I want to see your entire foot on the box. No ball of the foot only. You don't want to apply pressure at knee. You're doing a lot of squats. Nobody's watching you guys. So you need to make sure you're safe. Power up. Alternating feet. Heel on. Drive up. 15. 10. Count that 8. I'm gonna let that burpee mistake happen. I got 8. I have the dumbbell on my right shoulder. Next time, just go to my left. Catch your breath. 3 to go. 8's your goal. That should be. Oh boy. Forty-five seconds. Sit in the saddle with the dumbbell on for a quick transition. Look around the back. Dumbbell needs to be on the left side of the box. Tricks of the trade. That's how you get those up there. Who's ready? 15 seconds. Let's do a hard restart. You guys are doing a fantastic fantastic job. Thanks for staying with me. I know this is a very long workout. You guys are doing great. Can't thank you enough for being here. Let's do it. 5 a.m. Here we go. Woo! Probably 7 o'clock by now. Keep that run pace up. We don't get as many box step-ups in as burpees, so we need to really push on this machine. Keep a little bit of leg underneath us. Stay consistent and safe. No pressure on the knee. Chest stays upright. On the steps and on the way down. Woo! Let's get it. Left foot. Sorry. But I'm alternating. Not necessary to stand all the way up. Oh boy. Dumbbell comes to the other side of the box for a quick transition. Rest your 92 to go. If you don't think this has been tough, I'd like you to email me about signing up for our sanctional teams. We have some spots open for people that don't feel a challenge today. Hey, look at this sweat. Look at this sweat. That's disgusting. Hot. Guys, we have 2 to go. Starting at 90 on the clock. $20 seconds. Keep this run pace up. With all those dumbbell step-ups we've been doing over the last 12 weeks, these should feel not that heavy, depending on what you got. If you're doing barbell front rack step-ups, more power to you. Go. Here it is. I'm going right shoulder, right foot to start. Know where you're going. Know your transition. Stepping down backwards. It goes 11. That was 11. Back checking. Rewind. And then we'll start our last round. I have better rhythm. My neck and my back hurts. My legs. My lungs. Oh! Guys, final round. Hang in there with me. I want you to be smart about your last machine. If you're running outside, we have to have energy to maintain a good midline on these step ups. It serves no purpose to run 100% sprint and then blow your back out of your knee out on aisle 6. 45 seconds. I had 11, I think. Woo! Okay, where's your dumbbell go? Left side, left shoulder. 25 seconds. Woo! 15. 15. 10 seconds, guys. Let's go. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Push. Here we go. Keep it moving. Left shoulder, left foot, 1. 30 seconds. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 15, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Got it. Guys, I need a 5-minute walk cool down. I need half front split. I need puppy dog, standing straddle, hip function, anything. Stretch out for 10 to 15 minutes. I will see you tomorrow morning. Have fun.